Hello guys. Well, you already know. Okay, this one don't have to do a lot of intro. But anyways, today we'll be doing what if deku was Sky. And yeah, I realize a lot of you like it. Even people who don't normally watch my videos actually like it. So I'm releasing part 2. So yeah, I'll do a quick recap. Deku is an android and he comes from a freaking actually was created by humans, and he killed all of them with his friends and he blew the planet. The planet regenerate. He was stuck in the space pod and in flying Earth. Originally it was destroyed when he first see a human, but see other people, thinking, well, human maybe change or these are just other people, other creatures. He just roll with it, kill a few people, and he get well into UA sake of Aizawa, and yeah, he make it through, and yeah. So yeah, let's get back in. 2 days passed by while Deku was at UA. Well, after the last video, 2 days passed by. Deku make a little friend group consisting of Nejiri. This consisting of Mina, Froppy, Tenya Ida, and Todoroki. It may be asking why did I pick like these 4? Well, there's out of 5. There's one more, but if you get her name, so yeah. But these are just eardrugs. They're eardrugs one, so yeah. So yeah, that's the string group, and they all have their reasons. Not Uraka. Ida, like Deku, because he actually sort of follow the rules. And Jiro, wait, sorry, final note. Jiro like Deku because he's sort of mechanic, because similar to your eardrugs, and he can also make loud noise. And Froppy, no, not really no reason. Todoroki, entertainment, and Mina, cute. So yeah. So it was a day to go to UA. The villain stuff did happen, but Deku didn't really do nothing to stop it. But when he tell him to, he just become basically like this, and I'm basically beat some few people up, and yeah. You also be careful not to accidentally stab anybody and make sure nobody run into the Scorpion Tail, because let me explain what Scorpion Tail do. I think I did not explain it, but if you forgot, let me explain it. The Scorpion Tail basically, if it's stinging into somebody or anything, it basically kill the people or put them in humane pain till that thing is gone. So yeah, so if you basically slap you in your chest with that, you're dead, because it's gonna melt your ass off. So yeah. So they could basically do that. So it was their fault anyway. Everybody do the same thing in canon in the bus, explain who have the stronger quirk. But then put Deku out to the equation because, well, you literally go in a massacre. And to finally say somebody who go in a massacre actually have a nice personality, yeah, you will be a little bit more scared there, because a villain could obviously just take Deku, be nice, or they could do one thing, and there's a 50% chance they could realize this and just kill them, or out of 50% chance saying Deku will just do it. So yeah. So Deku basically wearing the UA uniform, like over here. The Deku's wearing the UA uniform. Nobody can find out that Deku is an android or a robot yet, cause Deku, well, he bleed, but he made yellow. But they know Christian like Invisible Girl literally bleed. Also, Invisible Girl is Deku's other friend group. But they don't talk. They just keep each other of allies, as they say it. And Deku can see her. Like, not see her body, skin, or nothing. He just can see her shape. Her heat. So yeah. But you don't relate to hair. Don't relate to hair. Unless you make her hair hot. Then we relate to hair. So yeah. Deku, basically, when they get to UA, I thought telling them to get off the bus. And I did. But we skip 5 minutes into basically 13 explaining the UA. The UA, I know quirks can be dangerous. Deku did put up his hand like many freaking times. Sucks. If a quirk is dangerous, why if you even knows it? If a quirk is dangerous, why we just can't shut off all quirks? Yeah, let's just say that you ask a lot of questions when people start thinking about. And just to say 18D, if you just say 18D just off with Deku's mouth. Not literally, but just say, shut up. No more talking. So yeah, Deku couldn't talk. So when Deku looked down, seeing the villains attacking, he couldn't talk. It's like he was saying, okay, I guess I can just leave that. Till, well, Kirishima points out the obvious in canon, and yeah. And everything starts happening similar to canon. Except, when people was complain about how either they could just someone are gonna just shut basically his blaster straight at the wall, blowing it up, almost burning it, but like he did get burned, but he did drip some strange liquid way. People realize not to touch a lot of the time. Because one day, whenever he touched his ball on Deku's needle, and the ball start, well, just becoming basically softer, so yeah. So yeah, the ball didn't melt. I managed to get some few burns. From few 2 or 3% burns. So yeah. Deku basically blew out the door. Either knowing if he stick around, he maybe get die because he's not a dumbass in this one. Because Deku show him the life to be. So yeah, after that, the sun comes out back the door. So yeah, after. Yeah, you maybe can't hear me shut up, my cousin, so yeah. After you basically just dip. Kurogiri come and block up it during canon, and yeah. But unlike in canon, yeah, we can do a little bit of long story shit here. Deku jump at Kurogiri, sucker punching him straight in the face. But didn't affect him. Only thing with the album, they could be accidentally, and I mean accidentally, and I'm serious about this, punch Kirigiri into basically the weak spot of his, well, neck. Prank Kirigiri a little bit. They couldn't know he punched there, so they could just keep on punching his face like. And yeah, no, still kill Kirigiri basically while Deku's by his tail. And Deku decided, well, F this. Curry was talking about some free shit. I will, well, kill your classmate if you do not stand back. Kirigiri talking about some few other stuff. Basically, what All For One, not All For One, what Shigagiri would do to them if one of them either escape or when if they see you. Trying to deceive them. I can't say the proper word. And at the middle of Kyogiri talking, Deku basically swings his tail around and basically sting Kyogiri. Basically in the neck portion. Basically melting Kyogiri. Well, stuff will basically keep him as Kyogiri. It's all everything I saw basically melt off. Kyogiri screaming in pain. His Squirk going on a rampage. Everybody start running from Kyogiri. And well, we skip back to Aizawa. Aizawa just beating up villains as normal. Till two normals come. Yes, they actually have the time to make two normals in this time. Two normals come and just punch. Well, Aizawa straight to the wall, almost killing him. But Deku is able to grab him. Him basically running with a little bit of cripple Aizawa. Deku saying basically not a calm, but basically a sort of happy but not calm tone. And Aizawa, you're gonna be alright. Basically smiling because Deku literally can regenerate with my might. Okay, I can't say the proper the actual name, but my mites. I think it was that. Basically, think about these small things that basically confused to get a bigger stuff. But we can't say it properly. I think it was my mites. So Deku basically running, not really thinking about stuff. But then he have to drop back a little bit because well people was too pushy and he didn't want to make it worse for other people, so he just stay back. So when Deku was basically walk to catch up with them, a normal punch. Whenever normal basically punch, well, basically upstairs where they walk on, basically stuck in Deku and Aizawa. They try and walk back till a normal basically was back at them. Want to know how? He jump. That normal freaking jump. Deku knowing the consequences of what maybe happen to Aizawa, because no consequences can happen to him. Deku jump off, creating his wing, and basically start flying off. Aizawa is a little bit scared of heights in this one. Yes, Aizawa will be a little bit scared of heights. Like, not to the point of, like, if you're gonna play and he's kind of look out and he says it's too high and he will start freaking out. No. Basically, if he know the chance of him surviving this. So if he on a plane here, he knows he can freaking survive. Maybe. But the other was with a traffic can crash. So yeah. So Deku basically fly up. I was freaking out a little bit, like not too much. Basically just talking a little freak out. Normal trying basically grab Deku's leg, while the other one basically tried to capture the other students, killing them. While Kyogiri was on his little rampage, basically killing most villains. And yeah, he was basically bursting out. Till Shigaraki touched Kyogiri's basically human part. The only way he could either touch it was basically putting his 5 fingers in basically Kyogiri's spot where he not to able to move, and just shove them in, giving Kyogiri more pain, and touching Kyogiri's real face, disintegrating him completely. And everyone's saying, oh, so that means they Alpha 1K get killed easier in this one? No. So yeah, after that, Deku run back down, basically running for the normal, till the second normal, basically jumping his pants on, well, one hit Deku, sending Deku to the wall. Aizawa falling in the middle of basically Deku's ascent straight to the wall. When Deku get up, small images start to come back in. Basically, you start glitching out. Because then you get 1H2 fixes. Basically, this one. This 2B already broken, take off its adventure. Next you get fixed up again. Now it's broke again. Sorry. Deku sort of knock out. Deku get up back with one of his stake coming back. Because unlike in the show, like little bit of spoiler here, unlike in the show, when it's same thing happened to basically Kai, he basically become more kinder and nicer because well, that thing she basically knock out the bad side of him and see the good side. Yeah, let's just say the opposite of him and Deku get knocked out and basically the bad side of him coming. Basically Deku look like this with the actual X in his eyes and Deku starts going on a murder spree. But first thing, just knock out not kill one Inomo. Yes, he literally killed one Inomo by this, basically getting a minigun. But the minigun didn't do a lot, but till Deku pointed at Ed, the minigun basically killed that thing. That thing couldn't regenerate no more. Deku basically started flying around the Nomu, basically giving the Nomu so to pop, and basically just beat some Nomu ass. Everybody was basically looking at Deku, since Deku was basically throwing some hands with Nomu. 2 minutes later, the door burst some scene. Pro heroes. I was looking out to see other pro heroes as well, back up the other first. I might walk in basically mad as hell, but just to see like Deku just throwing some hands with a Nomu, looking like Deku look like he's already pissed off already. So I might join the fight, and Deku was throwing some good ass punch, and Deku was throwing some claw scratch as well. Till All Might just punches shit out to this guy, but before he punched it, Deku basically scream out, "Aizawa, cancel it!" Aizawa having enough willpower, seeing say, "Yeah, I'm okay, survive this." Aizawa basically look at Inomu, and basically All Might punch Inomu straight in the sky, doing the same thing in Cannon. Deku pointing his gun to it, his laser gun, and just shoot it up. Everybody just hearing, think about toothless, plasma beam just going straight in the sky, just killing it. Wait, I'm pause it. Okay, so after that, everybody was tired. The UA student was tired because then they have to run up and down. As I was tired because then they have to fight a whole group, and instead of getting one normal punch, you get two, and you get dropped on the ground from basically like what? Basically you get dropped from the ground basically like from basically 11 and a half feet. Almost basically hurting him. So yeah, Deku's tired because he needs a lot of freaking energy becoming his normal form, because the energy basically wear out of him. He was tired because he used a lot of goddamn energy. All Might is tired to take of one for all. You know the issue with that. Sorry. And yeah, everybody was almost knocked out. 18, she didn't get the whole explosion shit onto her, but she was knocked out as well. So yeah, with time skip, we see Deku basically in Recovery Girl's room. Deku's slowly regenerating. Only thing wrong with him, he just gets a few dents and all that. So it's basically regenerating. Nanites, I think you say it right. Nanites. Basically just going to his bar when he needed most and basically just build them up. Basically just reproducing in this building, basically Deku's body. Nobody didn't realize this. So 2 hours pass by after Deku basically come to UA. Deku wake up looking around. Hey, what happened? Basically having a nice smile on his face. Looking basically like sorry. Like this still. People will get hurt in the UA fight. Basically look at Deku with dumbfounded face how he get up in the next like 2 hours at income. But we see it somewhere else. We see Kirigiri, not Kirigiri. Shigaraki, yeah. We see Shigaraki escaping through the underwater system. Because India have a test tube pipe basically put on just in case. So they escape. After escaping, he go to the bar and he order offer one to give him a new helper in hand because well he's apparently out. So yeah. So this will be the end of What If Deku Was Kai. And I know it was not long as my last one, but this is all I can do for now. And this is also where I can maybe introduce, well, Kai's teammate. Well, the evil one before, well, you go on his freaking adventure. So yeah, see ya later, nigga.